My parents were pissed since I was like in the 7th grade, I guess.
They're
'Cause
like,
that's
we
the
sent you to the University of Buffalo for urban planning, not to shoot these Mickey Mouse videos. Welcome to the Gray Area Podcast, everyone. I am your host, Maximilian Decker, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we have lead director, cinematographer. He works with Dhar Mann Studios. He's one of their best directors over there. Rushi Bhadane. I mean, hold on, and I still fail to say that the studio you work for has over 1 billion views. I mean, you said the number was like...
it's multiple billions, like across all platforms where we post.
I mean, this is like... You guys are like the top channel.
We are like number one scripted channel making narrative content for the world, I guess.
Wow. And then, okay, so I met you on Dancing with the Stars.
Correct.
Dancing with the LA Stars, right?
Dancing with the LA Stars.
Yeah, and you were like...
Dancing with the Stars.
I know, but you're a star. Hey, but how were you kind of chosen for that before we kind of dive into the Dahr Mann thing? I want to know.
So the great thing of filmmaking is it's a collaborative business. Mm-hmm. So you get to work and meet with a lot of awesome people.
Right.
And one of my actors, Alicia, she was the one who recommended me to Dancing with the LA Stars.
Now I know Alicia. Alicia's one of the actresses I work with.
Yes, that's
so
right.
we have a lot. We're like 1 degree.
Yes.
Because Rick, Alicia,
correct.
And then you toured. How was the experience dancing?
Oh my goodness, it was nerve-wracking because I was dancing after I think a decade.
Wow.
Because I stopped dancing when I shifted to directing and acting, and
okay.
I used to do musicals and a little bit of dancing in the very beginning. Okay. That's how I got introduced to arts. So
you're going to do a musical one of these days.
Oh,
as a director.
I cannot wait for that day, man.
Can we set up the clip though for you dancing? Can we get that clip?
Yes,
Can we
sir.
see that? Yeah, let's kind of take a look at Rushi turn it up and getting inspiration for his musical that he's going to shoot one day. Let's see that. Here we go.
There's more.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, nice. Okay, talk to me. Walk me through that.
Again, so first time I was doing something like a ballroom dance.
Right.
Or with a partner on stage. Because before that I've done Bollywood and I've done a bunch of hip hop, which was more like a troupe. You're with a bunch of people. The energy is already like there.
Right.
This one was leading a partner first thing. She was the pro dancer, and Shannon was awesome.
Yeah.
She, no one knew this, but she was working with a hamstring injury.
Oh, wow.
Which was just like 2 weeks fresh.
Wow.
And even in our practice sessions, we had to limit the sessions because it would hurt like hell. And
you're
her livelihood is dancing.
Right.
So she would have to do that and go to dance classes and teach with the injury going on.
So you had like you were working against some things there.
We were both working against things because I was doing the Halloween episodes during that time. So I was shooting crazy hours. On one of our practice sessions, we finished the practice at 11:30 in the morning.
Wow.
And I went to set at 12 and we wrapped at 4 a.m. that night.
Wow.
So it was a 16-hour day on set.
Wow.
And 2 hours before that, I was doing dance practice with Shannon. So that was like a crazy just 20-hour day.
It sounds like you're going to go back next year for revenge and be like, I need to, come back here and win.
Oh, on the stage, it was just electric. Luckily, I had my family, friends, everyone. I had a lot of support coming in.
Yeah.
But We won't notice it when we watch. Maybe we'll notice it when we see the dance like closely. There is a moment, a pivotal moment, the first lift that I do with Shannon, when I'm like twisting her entire body. She's doing like a handspring in the air with my help. We tried to do that a little bit before we were going to perform on stage, and my buttons kept getting caught into her dress, the buttons of my shirt. I was supposed to keep my shirt open to feel a little more freedom, and I had the confidence built up to be like that and to be with my chest up and whatnot.
Right, of course.
But the buttons kept getting caught up. So we're like, okay, we got to modify this. I was like, should we chop off the buttons? She's like, no, we can't do that. So I tied up the buttons and whatnot. Okay. It still got caught when we did the lift. And when I just pulled it, it ripped some of the string thingies on her dress.
That's the best part of it, though.
But she kept going and she helped me keep going. And then when we broke into the Bollywood part, that was like one of my favorite moments.
It was like magic.
Yes, that I lived for that moment.
Are we going to be able to see Dahr Mann? Come on. You versus Dahr Mann? Could we see you, Rushi, versus Dahr Mann? Is it going to happen? Or is that going to turn into an episode at Dahr Mann?
I make Dhar dance at every Christmas party we have at the studio.
Okay.
But I don't know if he'll go to stage, man. He's shy about his dancing. He's a good dancer.
So you're calling him out. You're saying that he can't dance. It happened here on the pod. You're shy, Dahr Mann. Rushi said it.
You need to make it to Dancing with the Stars. You need to prove me wrong. I know you're not that shy about it.
Next year, you guys will be on the Dancing with the Stars. What are you talking about? You guys will be like, hey.
That will make it to there, man.
No, I mean, look, all the influencers that are making it on all these new platforms. I mean, you guys are getting a lot of influencers that you're shooting with now, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah, because you're the number one scripted on YouTube. Well, I mean, AKA the net.
Correct.
So what kind of made that happen where you guys started using the influencers? Because right now, movies have tried to do it and TV shows have tried to do it, but it's not translating. But it's translating for you guys in views. So is there kind of like...
So the influencers that are working with us, they already have some kind of audience on YouTube,
right,
or any platforms that they post on.
Right.
And once they come on board and the story hits correct, if the influencer is since the beginning till the end in the story, it usually makes the episode go viral.
That makes sense, because usually what they try to do is use the influencer for their views,
correct,
but give them little cameos.
Correct.
And I guess their audience is kind of like pissed off because they're like, we don't want to see that.
We want to see more of them.
We want to see more of them. So it's just that the networks aren't applying it correctly then.
I guess so. And just using them for a small little piece doesn't feel as natural to the audience because they're used to seeing these people more often.
Right.
They follow their lives, they follow their vlogs.
Right.
So for them to see being themselves or being someone else, like just acting, is great.
It's almost like the audience doesn't like it when you use people. I mean, that's kind of like what it is in like initially, right?
It's sad to say, but that's an actor's life in the end. And the influencer does that for any kind of brand that they promote on their own platform. Yeah. But yes.
So you guys get 25 million views per video. 25 million. I don't even think like there's TV shows that get, I mean, the best shows get like 7, 9, right? You guys are getting 25 million views. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. And Dahr Mann is honestly a genius, and what you guys did over there, it's genius. But how did you guys get connected? Is it kind of like you submitted to him, a friend of a friend? Like what happened there?
So right before COVID began, the February of 2020 is when I lost pretty much all of my friends in LA. Because when you come to LA is a place full of people coming from all over the world.
For sure.
To try the dream.
Yeah.
Or to try to learn filmmaking or make it into the industry. All my friends one by one just kept leaving because of visa issues, work. Some people kept getting work outside. Just one by one, lost everyone.
COVID happened.
Exactly. And then my girlfriend, who's now my wife, even she was my last straw who left.
She left?
She left right before COVID hit because she got a job in Spain.
Wow.
So she leaves as well. And then COVID happens. all the gigs, all the feature films that were lined up for the entire year,
Done.
everything vanished.
Right.
And right before COVID happened is when I received my artist visa. Because I'm also an immigrant. So I have to work, I have to get a visa to be legally be working in America.
Right.
So I got that visa just a month before COVID happened.
Wow.
And then COVID happened. When COVID happens, it's not like immigration was like, oh, we'll add 7 more months to your visa.
Right.
No, it's still a 3-year, the visa is only valid for 3 more years. So it really felt like I'm just caged in here because all the jobs were gone.
Right.
There was no income. And suddenly it's like, okay, what am I doing now?
Right.
So I crash on a few friends' couches. I moved to Seattle where all my buddies are at because of all my engineering friends, living off my car and whatnot, and just applying to whatever random jobs are showing up. Because we are only allowed to work in film when we are on this visa. It's called an O1. So
Yeah.
only film jobs are allowed. And there's no film jobs because it's all a business where people have to be around each other, and COVID doesn't allow that. So I'm just like crazy applying. And one of these jobs, it was like the exact profile that I projected myself as, a director, cinematographer, editor. And these 3 positions were exactly what was posted on the job. And they were talking about all these things like the video goes to YouTube and we have this much viewership and these many subscribers. I just applied. I didn't think about it too much, but I did get a call back from them. I got the first interview from them. And then I finally started researching. The interview process was great. They paid me to do the interview, by the way.
Wow.
Like, because they wanted me to edit a clip for them to see my editing skill first.
Right.
And they went like up from there. So for the editing part, they were like, we want to make sure that your time has value. So we're going to make sure that we compensate you for doing this editing for us. And it was an episode which already was posted. It's not like they were going to use my edit. They just wanted to make sure that the time that I put in for the interview is compensated. So that was a very good sign.
Wow.
So when I first had these doubts of like, how come the position that I really wanted is just all of a sudden available? So in the beginning, it felt more of a like, is someone trying to scam me? Because another thing is Dahr Mann is the name is very similar to a giant studio in India. Is Dharma.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just getting targeted because I'm Indian. I have these 3 profiles. They are on my website.
Right.
It's pretty obvious that I want to do this and I would fall into any trap that is set. But once I got to talk to the HR, once I really read into it and I looked up everything that they have been doing, then everything changed.
Wow.
Then they called me to LA for an in-person interview, which again brought me to LA from Seattle. I'm in LA, I do the interview with them. They're like, they loved the interview, but they want to up a notch. So they called me for a second interview and gave me even a harder script. And I did the harder script as well. The interview was to direct, shoot, and edit the product in this much hours and submit. And all has to be finished in that time limit.
Wow.
So it was a very rigorous process. And luckily, both the interviews, I knocked them out of the park. They hired me. And as soon as they hired me in the beginning, they didn't make me shoot anything. I was just there to watch how it's done.
Shadowing. You were shadowing
I was
people.
shadowing the lead director, who is now our producer at the studio. So I kept shadowing him for a bit. And one day they were like, okay, go shoot. And started filming. During that time, Dahr used to show up. He used to either be in the episode or he used to just be there to curate the scripts or whatever is necessary.
Yeah.
And this is when we were working off of his penthouse in downtown LA.
Wow.
So it was a team of like 5 people, I think, and Dahr. And 2 more people, I guess, they were working remotely.
Wow. And now you guys have a studio in Burbank, right? Like,
now we have like 3 warehouses in Burbank, yes.
Wow. Just killing it.
3 warehouses in Burbank. The company size is like 200. So everything expanded over the time for sure. But we started with a very small, I think the first few meetings we had on our Skype when we used to go over what product has been put out, how it's doing, and what went right for us, what didn't go right for us. In those meetings, it used to be, I think, like 30 people max.
Is Dahr Mann an Indian channel? Is it Indian actors? Is it international? What would you kind of...
It's totally international. It's made to be easily grasped by anyone on the planet.
Right.
So we also try to dub them in different languages.
Okay.
But our main channel definitely is in English. Majorly in English.
Yeah.
But our audience is pretty much spread out all over the world. It's definitely not just an Indian channel.
Right.
And the stories are way more global than they could be.
Right.
But again, like, it's all targeted towards the positive aspect of it. We're always trying to make sure that we're spreading a good message.
Right.
We're trying to make sure people are smiling when they're watching our content.
Right.
It can be easily grasped by kids. Trying to show...
Is that your target? I mean, not that that's your target audience, but is it the kids watch the most, or is
I always thought it was, but over the time when I worked these last 4 years, it did feel like it grows from kids to a family, more of a family audience.
Yeah.
Because it almost makes it feel like if the kid is watching, the parent might end up being like, "Oh, what is that?" And the other way is like if the parent or the mom is watching, the husband or the kids are going to be like, "Oh, what is that?"
Do you think that you guys are the forefront of how it's going to be done? Everything kind of streaming pretty soon? Because we are going towards a faster production. We are going towards a more international audience, and we are going towards where somebody's trying to figure out the whole influencer / actor
Correct.
Brand. Do you think this is the future?
This is definitely turning out to become the future now. Like, considering how things have gone from COVID to from movie theaters to streaming, and now from streaming towards YouTube, it's definitely the platform to be at. And on top of that, it has all the competition around it. So there's more products being launched by a lot of people.
I heard you guys are going to start doing features. Is that true?
That is still like a floating idea. Our episodes are already like 40 minutes long. We're like this click away from the feature.
Technically, you guys are feature length.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're like there.
Right.
The thing is, it being a feature or not doesn't change anything for the studio. Because it's not like it's going to be launched in the theaters.
But couldn't that be a possible thing where it could be also launched in theaters and then you guys are streaming too? Because I mean, that's kind of what they're doing with a lot of the films already too.
Please. Yeah, I mean, that's the dream, right?
Because you guys, and I guess another question would be is like, have you thought about launching on all platforms? Like, why not put it out on Amazon? Why not put it out on like Vudu? Why not put it out on all these other places? Because it's just like, or is it just you guys are happy YouTube, this is it?
I don't think it's that we are happy by staying where we are. We are waiting for these opportunities to come by. But I think the studio always, like Dhar and the management and our producers, their brains are always going at the pace of like how they want it to go.
Right.
So they don't take any rash decisions, or they won't just buy out something like this.
Got it.
It's always a slower paced decision, which is, I like that about the company at times.
Yeah.
Because the stable growth is better than like a one-shot wonder.
Right.
Just like skyrocket.
Now you are Indian.
Yes, sir.
Nashik.
Yes, sir.
India.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you come to the
So
States?
Nasik is the grape capital of the country, the wine capital of the country.
Okay.
It's a very beautiful city.
You're a wine connoisseur?
Oh, I don't think I am.
I think you vodka. No vodka?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we won't talk about it. We'll leave it there. When did you come to the States?
So I came to the US 2013.
Wow.
To do a master's in urban planning, because I'm a civil engineer first.
Right.
So after finishing engineering, it was like, okay, what's the next step? The next step is to do a master's. That's a very typical Indian kid's thinking.
Right. You pissed your parents off, didn't you?
Oof,
you pissed your parents off, didn't you?
My parents were pissed since I was like in the 7th grade, I guess.
They're like, we sent you to the University of Buffalo for urban planning, not to shoot these Mickey Mouse videos. They tell you that, don't they?
Oh, my parents. Oh, right now they are the proudest parents they could be.
Okay.
Because everything like fell into place.
Right.
But when it was the first time I told them about this, like, oh, I want to be a filmmaker, I want to make movies and whatnot.
Did they just give you that look like?
like, yeah, you're just dreaming. It was you're dreaming, just go back to sleep kind of treatment.
Right.
Which is
right.
which is very typical when it comes to an Indian kid trying to do something like very different.
Well, I don't know. I mean, listen, my dad, who was, he was Caucasian, I was telling him I was going to be an actor, and he was like, you need to get your head out of the clouds. I was like, but like, I can do this.
Yeah, nothing.
I think-
guess it's a more global thing.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So that's how our videos also transcend, by the way.
Right, for sure.
So for us,
Yeah.
it feels like, oh, it's a very Indian father thinking. But then you brought this up and then bang.
Yeah.
So that's how the audience like all over the world would connect.
Right.
Because the theme is very rooted into like a grounded emotion.
Right.
So-
Which makes it, which expands culture. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it
And
transcends culture.
The diversity reduces the differences between races.
Yeah, okay,
which is great.
but you have civil engineering,
Correct.
urban planning,
Correct.
Buffalo University,
Correct.
and then you took all that, and then you went to New York Film Academy.
So again, like from 7th grade, I used to start dance. I used to dance a lot
Right.
at that time.
Structure, yeah.
And I did tell my parents about this dream. I didn't get through it.
Right.
But then from that time till I finished my urban planning,
Yeah.
any which way I could do anything related to arts, I would do that. If there's a musical, I would be a part of it. If there's a theater group, I would be a part of it. If
Yeah.
there's a drama, I would be acting or directing it.
Wow.
Even in Buffalo, when I came to do the masters, I didn't find everything interesting, but there was this one topic that really interested me because it made me sit on a computer and edit a bunch of like 3D models for cities.
Wow.
So I used to generate 3D models
Yeah.
of cities just by code.
So are you guys going to start using AI?
No.
No.
In what sense?
In a sense where, you can maybe like shoot more movies that are AI generated. And then you don't need a cast, you don't need anything. You're just kind of using AI with the script. I mean, you'll get like a 10-minute movie. I mean, not 10 minutes, but it'll take you 10 minutes to make the movie.
That's an area which I don't know if at all I'm even qualified enough to speak about right now because it's such a game changer in the industry. So that way, AI is a part of everything. It has been a part of our lives
Right.
since forever. Even like the software that I was learning in school, it AI generated buildings, like an entire city,
Yeah.
just with one code. So that has been a part of our life since forever. We just are making a bigger issue about it right now because it might take over jobs.
Yeah.
Like people might lose income,
Right.
which might not be the best thing.
They're
for
talking about
everyone.
like accountants for sure. And like legal. Okay, so which location did you go to New York Film Academy? Was it LA? LA.
Yes, because they had the master's program.
Got it.
So I already had a master's, and again in the US for immigration
You're
purposes.
just knocking out master's like degrees here. How many master's degrees do you have?
So I have 2 masters. You cannot go from a master's to a bachelor.
Right.
And luckily, New York Film Academy, they would accept everything that I had done. So all the musicals, the theater that I had done back in the day, I sent them all those clips.
Wow.
And the urban planning stuff that I was doing, the 3D models I was making of cities, even that was considered as animation work. So that software right now, like interestingly, that software right now is being used in movies. So Zootopia, the animated movie,
Yeah.
they generated cities with that software.
Wow.
Yeah, Arc City is his name, I think. City Engine. City Engine is the name, yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I submitted all of that to New York Film Academy. Luckily, I got into the school. I didn't tell my parents about it. I was...
Rushi. I'd love to hear that
I was a
conversation.
research assistant at school, so I had some income on me.
Right.
I used that to apply to the school, and I'm like, I have this material to show. I actually didn't know if I was going to get in. That's why I didn't tell them. Because then it would really prove them right that I'm not made for it at all. Like then it's a full stop. Then do a job in urban planning and that's it. Life has stopped right there.
Sounds pretty draining.
Yeah. So I applied.
Well, let me ask you this. If you lived anywhere else in the world, like other than Los Angeles, could you?
Oh,
What is it about living in LA? Because so many people are like, oh, leave LA, we're gonna go to Texas and Florida, although they're probably rethinking those thoughts. But what I mean, I'm just saying, what is it about living here that you go somewhere else? And I think the best way I describe it is like you feel yourself slowly dying.
That's true. I think that's the film industry that's doing that to us. But the reason I really wanted to come here is I had heard that in LA it's a vibe of just filmmaking. Anywhere you go, you see sets, you see people, you see work, or you get inspired by seeing these things that you've seen in movies.
Right.
And that's pretty much exactly what LA did for me. It gave me that hustle to work a lot. So when I went to the film school, instead of like hanging out on weekends and all, I was actually taking up gigs for free. Because I was in school, I couldn't get paid, but I really wanted to catch up with time because technically I had wasted all this, or not wasted. I had not invested that time into becoming a filmmaker. So whatever knowledge I had from engineering or from my masters, it still helps me because it gives me an organized way of thinking. But I wasn't becoming a filmmaker. I was just becoming an organized worker, I guess.
Right.
So it helped me get there. But the filmmaking learning aspect of it, I had heard that it's only possible to get that in LA.
Did you ever think about going to Bollywood?
I tried. When I was trying to make my first feature, I was actually going to a lot of studios in India. And I was getting told that I'm too young to be a director. I was 26.
What do they want you to be? Like 74? Like what's going on? Ageism.
Ageism was happening a little
ageism.
bit.
It's like you're too young.
So it really kind of like
with a cigar. Did they have a
me.
cigar? Like you're too young.
You're too young, kid.
Get out of here.
Get out of my office.
We had another director on, and he was also Indian, Mohit Ramchandani, the director of A City of Dreams.
City of Dreams.
Yeah. And it's so funny to kind of see, he also, like you, the family was like, you're going to be a filmmaker. Like it was almost, but look, it goes to show you can make it on YouTube, you can make it theatrical, you can make it putting it on Amazon Prime.
It's like any other business.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing is with filmmaking or with art, it's still not figured out yet. Like what exactly is the business?
Right.
With all the other fields, like an Amazon office or a Google office,
right?
It's all kind of like figured out what goes where and who does what.
Right.
With film, it's still because it's art,
or
because it's subjective to whoever is doing it, or what people bring to the table. It's all different.
Yeah.
You cannot measure it.
And you also get treated a certain way because like if you don't, it's like say you don't do a film with Brad Pitt and you're the director, people are like, you're what? I'm a director. But who was in it? And then you say because your film is Duhi?
Yes, correct.
Right. And then they're like, what is that?
What was that?
It's on Amazon Prime and it's like on there. You can check it out.
Check it out. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. What did you do? Wait, did you do Duhi before? I mean, obviously you did it while you were at Dahr Mann with Dahr Mann. No. You did it before.
I did. So Duhi is my thesis film for school.
Oh wow.
I really wanted
you took
to
your thesis and you turned it into a feature
and I sold it to Amazon.
Wow. They don't do that necessarily. No. You did.
It was a big leap. And I knew when I was going into the project that this does seem like a much more massive thing than a first film. And the challenges that I got out of that film definitely helped me become who I am right now.
Right.
And it also shows in the product that, okay, it seems like a first timer. And sometimes it seems like, okay, it's $1 million movie. But it's not. It's made out of like scraps. It's all with the efforts of some very dedicated people just helping me to make that happen. And like me being a nut job to take on that project.
Wait, so you kind of do color correcting, you do all of it then, huh? Or do, like, say, because for deliverables, the color correction is very specific.
Everything is very
And so is the Dolby 5.1, right?
Yes, sir.
So how did you do that? Because if you guys don't know this, like, that's what really kind of doesn't let it get on the Amazon platform.
The product.
Is that, but so how, like, what did you do there? Because color correction is like $10,000, $15,000.
Yeah, so I had to, so once I had shot the film, which was already very extensive.
Yeah.
I got the product to LA Because then I was going to go on stage, graduate, everything was going to happen.
With names or no names? Did you have like semi-recognizable actors, or were they all new actors?
So I have Derek Phillips is playing the father role in the film. He was on Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
He does some like games where he's like the face of the game. He's in Last of Us as well. Like he's the face
got
and
you.
the voice.
So semi, yeah, okay.
So semi, and I have an A-lister Maharashtrian actor. Maharashtra is the state where I'm from.
Wow.
So he's a Marathi. Marathi is my mother tongue.
Right.
That's the secondary language in the film. So it's basically an English film, but 30% of is the Marathi, the cultural aspect, or I could say that's the tradition that I was touching on.
I feel like also that a lot of the stuff linked to theatrical is more bought out.
Correct.
Like, like I'm not going to say what platform that reviews movies, but it seems like they're part of a company that's very paid for to get those reviews and not necessarily the most genuine ones. And so with you guys are kind of like just exposing yourself, putting out content, getting real comments. Now, I mean, there might be bots and stuff like that could happen too. But other than that, though, it seems like you guys are a little bit more, I want to say, exposing yourself.
Correct.
Where this is a little bit more with theatrical can be
manipulated in a sense.
Yes. It's like, so where do people go to kind of really get the real numbers then?
Ooh.
No, you know what I mean? Like, listen, you're doing 25 million views
Correct.
per video.
Correct.
I don't think there's some movies that, get 150, they're making $150 million movies. They're not getting 25 million people to go watch that.
I get it. That's the main reach of like YouTube. That's the main reach of social media. That's what it's doing to the industry. Like being available to so many people at the same time.
Right.
And the audiences can reach from like a rural village in India to like a big city in Los Angeles, and all of them are exposed to the same quality and the same content at the same time. That's the game changer.
Right.
So nobody has to leave their house. They can be on the phone. They can be on the TV. It's very convenient. It's very fast. It's easy to grasp.
Yeah.
That makes
it's like right there.
It's right there. So,
but just because it's right there doesn't mean people are going to watch. There's a reason why people are watching.
Correct.
I mean, because a lot of people put stuff out every day and they're getting like 100 views. Right. So what is it that you guys are doing that other people are trying to do but not grasping?
It's consistent work.
But some people are putting out consistent work every day and people are still not interested. I've seen that.
I think we then do maintain consistency, the quality, the message we are putting out. We are pretty much like staying on par with how we started. It changes in a while, like our scripts go in a direction that we didn't wanna, but we always find a way to like pull ourselves back, because it's all about like spreading the positive message, and we stay grounded on that.
Right.
And that helps. I think once we built some kind of audience who really want to grasp this from us, then from there on it just kept expanding.
Do you think that, because I know a couple of your actors and they're working with you guys and they've done like 8, 9, 10 episodes or something like that, and it seems like you guys are just going with the flow of how it's growing instead of being like, we're going to do this.
Correct.
It's just like you kind of go with the people that are watching you, right?
Correct. So we cannot defy the audience that already exists, because they are the loyal followers that have always been with us. We have to just grow on top of that and keep adding more to that number.
Hollywood versus Bollywood. What seems to be the biggest? They don't let you do movies. You're too young to do movies in Bali.
No, that was only that first little conflict I had in India.
Yeah.
After that, I would love to work anywhere. Again, as I said earlier, I want to make content for an global, international audience. There should be no limit to who watches your stuff. So any industry I work for, I would always like push for like, what about like this audience? So I would really like to just concentrate on being like this global filmmaker.
How about when we start going to Mars? Being the first movie on Mars.
Mr. Tom Cruise.
Damn, you're like, I'll use AI. So what's the gray area then? What do people not talk about in your career? Like, your pursuit of filmmaking, being in filmmaking, what's not talked about? What's like, have you, is the Illuminati controlling a lot of your stuff? Like, I'm joking, but is there what is not spoken about?
The big gray area in, at least, so if it's personal just to me, then on YouTube, there's very less recognition for how much a crew puts in to make something happen.
How big's your crew? 8 people?
5.
5? You make movies with 5 people?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Just
so
trim
everyone
the
is
fat.
wearing like multiple hats. Everyone's a really ace personality, a filmmaker with a lot of knowledge. They're bringing all of that in. And people don't understand that it's experience that speaks for your work.
Right.
When people see like, oh my God, like it's so easy to work with you.
Right.
And it was so simple. Like you made this scene feel so convenient for us.
Yeah, but
it's
cool
like
thing,
it's not because of anything other than experience.
But the cool thing about you is you're versed in foundational work,
Correct.
which is like dance, plays, theater.
Correct.
Very strong. And then you're versed in cinematography, camera work.
Correct.
And then you're versed in the directing.
Correct.
Not a lot of directors have that much, I want to say, knowledge of that. Like they'll be versed one or the other, but they'll shit on the other one. You know what I mean? Or not shit it, but they just, because they don't know it, they'll hire somebody to do it.
Correct.
So you're kind of a unicorn.
I don't want to call myself that, but I hope that sets me apart at times.
Right.
When it comes to getting some kind of product through, which requires my skill set on there. It really helps knowing these many things, because as a director, you really need to dig your feet into everything. If you don't know everything, then first thing, like you're not going to get the respect that you deserve,
Right.
or you should get.
Right. On set.
And when you don't get the respect, then they're not working for you. They're just working for themselves.
I've been on sets and there's been some egos clashing.
I've been very fortunate to have great actors surrounding me. And in the very beginning, when we were working through COVID, everyone wanted work. There was nobody wanting to step away from anything. That phase went through. And once I became like the lead director for the studio, then there is some kind of intimidation that actors might feel that, oh, we are on Rushi's set. We got to like pull up our socks this time. If we cannot be slacking in any department. And I get the sense of it, but I do make sure my actors know that they have to be as comfortable as they can. Because when the actor is comfortable, then they're going to perform for me.
Yeah.
And I can like reel them in a way that the product can get better.
Now, if you want to go, because this is where I'll step in as, my knowledge with acting.
Yeah.
Strasberg, you know Strasberg,
Yes.
right? He talks about when the actor is the most relaxed, the most they can step into their imagination.
Correct.
Because if they're not relaxed,
Correct.
they're not using their imagination. So kind of like...
That's one of my like mantras, you can say, as a director at least. I really me and my crew, not just me, I do make sure the crew follows that, because you cannot be the only good energy on set.
Right.
And you cannot be the only apple who's shining red.
Right. Where'd you get that from, though? Because where did you pick that up from? I mean, that's kind of
the
like...
attitude?
Yeah, that kind of... Well, you're setting that culture on set.
Correct.
Yeah. So who kind of taught you that?
I guess just working in film, I learned that to myself, because in the very beginning, when I was doing freelance work, I was going through like movie sets and TV sets and all of them. They had a lot of like toxic sets. It's very difficult to work in like a bigger scale set when people don't like each other.
Yeah.
And then it all just becomes about bitching and complaining about people behind their backs. And that just goes into this like negative direction that I really hated.
What's working? So maybe it has something to do with long distance swimming.
Oof.
And water polo playing that you do.
Yes, sir.
Now, is that a hobby for you, or is that? I mean, this is what you do, yeah? You.
So I used to be a long distance swimmer when I was a kid, and I swam the world's longest distance in like 11 hours 9 minutes.
Wait. You swam for 11 hours?
Yeah.
You were in the water for 11 hours?
Yeah.
Buddy.
I was swam from the border of Bangladesh to the border of West Bengal. This is like northeast India.
No, you did this with a whole bunch of other people, obviously.
Yes. So on this competition particularly, there's 25 people from all over the world get selected for it. So you have to have some kind of career in long distance swimming. So I had to do a bunch of other sea swimming competitions and river swimming competitions.
So you've been doing musicals, you've been doing plays, you've been working on this, you've been doing long distance swimming. What I mean, come on, man. Like, is that what you're thinking about in the water? I'm going to do the next movie. I see the sequence of dancing.
Swimming is the reason I might be a filmmaker right now, actually, because when I used to swim for all these, like, the training,
hours.
The training is 8 hours every weekend.
What?
Like, so during the week, we would... It was brutal.
What is this? That must be like a 20,000 calorie deficit.
I know, bro.
That you're doing. What did you weigh?
Kid.
Like 90 pounds?
I was a skinny kid, man, when I was swimming. We were doing like 5 hours every day of the week, like 2.5 in the morning, 2.5 in the evening, rigorous training. And then you do life in the middle of that, school, whatnot.
Yeah,
and
you gotta get life in there, because if not, you turn into a fish.
Yeah, I used to call myself Aquafish.
Well, you got Aquaman's hair, so it's kind of like, where do we get that?
So
hey, go ahead.
During those 8 hours or how many ever hours we're in the water at a constant time, what else are we doing? Our brain is not doing anything other than our body physically putting in the work. Brain used to come into picture only if you have to fix your stroke.
Hypothermia over here. That's what's going on.
Other than that, there was nothing to pass time. Wow. So I would watch movies in my head. So I would like go into my space and be watching any movie that I've seen already.
Yeah.
And I would rewatch it. And this generated this imagination of executing the product. So now when I read a script, I just have to close my eyes and I see the scene in my head.
Man, you're half fish.
And then you just make that.
You're half fish. I mean, because when you go do water polo, you have to be underneath also.
So in water polo, it's like soccer, but with your hands and water.
But there's also underwater polo, isn't there? But there is. I've seen this. I mean,
underwater.
I saw this. Yeah, because Chris Hemsworth had a documentary, and they were playing underwater polo, I believe.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they're under the water and they're kind of trying to score goals underneath.
Dang,
that's
that might be a new sport, new direction water polo is going into.
Check out that documentary. Man. Chris Hemsworth would do it.
Chris Hemsworth can do pretty much anything. He's Thor.
He's like, he does 10 hours.
Yeah, he puts in the work in his physique.
So you're not doing that anymore though? You're not doing like 5 hours?
Not anymore. I did play for the Buffalo team.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Wow. I was the only brown kid on their team.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm like the little like shy kid in the corner.
Did you score a lot of goals?
I did. Like on the first day on the tryouts, I show up. They're like, "Do you know what this is?" I'm like, "Yeah," because no one would believe like an Indian kid would know water polo.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because in India, sports other than like cricket, nothing is given any kind of incentive.
Dude, you guys have the number one cricket player has like I think 200 million followers on Instagram.
He's like the most followed person on the world.
More than Cristiano Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Wait, hold on. Ronaldo has like I believe Ronaldo has 350 million or 250.
Maybe no. Yeah. You're right. Maybe he's the most followed Indian.
No, he's one of the most followed though, for sure.
But he's like Virat Kohli is legend. Of course.
Yeah.
But other than cricket, you cannot do any other sport. Like you're hearing all these things I've done, but I didn't get any incentive out of it from the government or anything. So, not to like throw shade on anything, because I could be a sports person by now. Like I would have had a career in sports. I wouldn't have to go through so many loops.
You got to throw. Oh wait, it's here. Water polo, underwater hockey.
Wow, this seems super fun.
Yeah. So how long can you stay underwater? How long can you hold your breath under there?
Oh, back in the day, I could do like 1.5 minute.
Wow.
1.5 minutes. It's not huge.
I mean,
I wasn't about like staying underwater.
I
though.
mean, I can do 20 seconds.
I did get drowned a lot.
You got drowned? They drowned you a lot? They're like,
because water polo, that's how you like foul somebody.
Oh yeah.
You're basically like drowning them, taking the ball away from them. That's a foul.
This is just, I got to get out of this topic. Let's just move on with some of the things. Okay. Best Indian food in Los Angeles. Come on now.
Bro. Okay, I have two favorites.
Yeah.
Because it's South Indian food. Both
Okay.
of them. One is Mayura. It's in Culver City. And another one is Annapurna. It's in Pasadena.
Okay.
So if you're in those neighborhoods, both of them are bomb.
Okay, did we get that, Josh? Say that again for us.
Annapurna.
Annapurna?
Annapurna. Annapurna.
Annapura.
Purna. Yeah.
I'm Latino, bro. So.
Hey. And these are my wife's favorites too. She loves it.
Okay, Annapura and which one?
Purna. And Mayura.
Mayura.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Culver.
That one's easier for me.
Yes.
Mayura.
They are.
What's the dish? What's the dish?
Oh, they have dosas. So dosa is like a rice batter pancake kind of thing, but it's spread out.
Whoa.
And then you put either chicken, paneer,
Wow.
whatever you feel like, potatoes.
Wow.
And it's...
Wow. I'm hungry.
You can try pretty much anything.
I'm hungry.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm hungry
man.
too. Yeah,
The
well,
chicken
after
biryani in
We're
Mayura,
going
dude.
immediately to one of those places after the show.
Yeah, Mayura. We're going
Mayura,
to Mayura.
the
Let's
chicken
do it.
biryani in Mayura is...
Then there we go. That's where we're headed to. Jeez, what's your favorite music artist? What do you listen to? Yeah, like what's your music? What's your playlist?
I grew up listening to Eminem a lot.
Of course.
I'm a huge Eminem kid. And I still like, if at all there's days where I'm low, I do listen to rap a lot more.
Wow.
And there's an Indian artist, his name is Divine. His music is...
Divine.
It gives me whatever relief I need from life. Because that's what music does for me.
Right.
It pretty much like I can separate away from whatever is going on. I just split away from that, listen to this music, feel the energy, bring up whatever I need to. And I just get myself back, I think.
You're a
through
very
music.
visual guy, huh?
That's what happened through swimming. Like it all became this mind game. Like you can basically close your eyes and imagine anything you want. It became that kind of thing through swimming, yes.
Wow. But you get to swim for hours. What's your pet peeve when somebody's on set with you? Do you have any pet peeves? Because it seems like you're just
This is the first time someone has ever asked me about my pet peeve. What does pet peeve even stand for?
Pet peeve. Josh, do you want to like get in there?
I guess it's just something that what pisses you off, right? Like what
Oh,
makes
shoot.
you...
Okay.
Oh, was that the trigger? That's all you needed to hear?
That's all I needed to hear.
That's it.
See,
That's it.
Bang.
He gets it now.
I usually don't like when people are breaking out of character because they forgot their line, and the other actor is performing their butts off.
I hate that.
And it's awful when the other actor is really like teary-eyed and like giving it all.
Yeah.
And this actor is like, oh, what was my line? And I'm like, the camera's not on you right now.
The funny part is, and I tell this to actors all the time, when you get that moment, that's because you've stepped into present moment to moment with your character. And so when you have an actor that's not used to knowing that that's where you want to go,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, I'm not doing my rehearsed performance.
Yeah.
Where when you want is a very present in the moment performance, and it doesn't feel you have the script in your head. So I'm sorry you go through that. But it's like those are the moments I look for to be in, because it's like you didn't plan for any of this.
I didn't plan for any of this. It's like feel what you want to feel.
Right.
I love that. Like I love when actors just go into it and like they're doing more, staying in the character. But I just hate when their scene partner or someone is like taking them out of it, or it just you get that one look from the actor. It's like, what is this person doing? Like why are they being like this? So that's when I jump in, I do that person's line. I just want to make sure that I get what this dedicated actor is providing me with. So that's very disrespectful to someone who's like really putting in work. So that is something that has pissed me off back in the day.
So
but again, like I cannot be pissed off.
Right.
I still have to maintain myself because everybody still has to trust me.
I think those people never really get past the casting process.
Yeah. or even if they go past, like they never show up.
But
again.
there's like something like in their work that you'll pick up on.
Yeah.
That they're doing in their work subconsciously that you can be like, I think this person's a pain in the ass to work with. Right? I mean, you can kind of like, energy picks up energy. Energy picks up energy.
Energy picks up energy.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
That's totally true. Like
sure.
as a director, you get to feel energies of everything and anything because they're exposing themselves to you.
Right.
So you really get to know the person psyche, the person, how they work through emotions
Yeah.
very fast.
When I run a class, like if I can see people like their stamina isn't there, because this is what I say to like actors all the time. I'm like, as you come in, you're gonna be like, you're gonna grow fast, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna be excited. But when you get that to that 90%, you've grown to 90%. The difference between 90 and 100 is 10%.
It's 100.
But you're halfway there. Like from getting to 0 to 90, 90 to you're halfway there.
Correct.
And there's things you have to do that I think is stamina.
Correct.
Because it's stamina to be on set, stamina to do the same scene, I think like 12 times, 20 times, like Kubrick. Stamina to just day after day, not
Just
sleep.
add it.
Yeah.
Just add it.
Yeah, a lot of people think they want to do this business, but then you actually do it.
No. It's not made for everybody.
Yeah. There's a saying I love. It says, you want to be an actor until you meet a real actor.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Everyone's like fascinated by just like, oh, the set, the camera and
Right.
whatnot. They'll spend like 5 hours on the set and you're going to get bored or irritated. Like, why is it taking so long? And they won't understand. Like, people don't get that aspect of it. Like, it also answers the question you asked me earlier. Like, that's one aspect that people never understand. How much goes into it.
Right.
Because they get to see a 1 minute scene. But to make that 1 minute scene, we must have worked like 7 hours, 8 hours, easy.
Yeah. How many days does it take you to shoot a whole episode?
So right now the episodes are ranging to like 30 pages or like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
7 to 8 days for one episode.
Okay.
And then post and everything.
Wow. 2 cameras, 1 camera? How many
One
cameras?
camera.
You shoot 1 camera?
I'm a 1 camera person.
You're a 1 camera person.
If I do 2 cameras, I'll have to operate both the cameras.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. I mean, you work the
I'm
way you
like-
work.
yeah,
you work the way
that's-
you work. I mean, there's a reason why, right? It's Kubrick.
There is a reason.
Kubrick did 1 camera.
I do want to do 2 cameras, but then I'll have to take the back seat and not worry about the cinematography. But that really takes that control aspect away from me. In a sense of like, I don't want to control the set. I want to control the image. As a director, you also want to visually tell the story.
Right. It's a picture. It's a painting.
It's a painting.
Yeah.
So the painting, if it's in my head, I can still tell a cinematographer what the painting is. But until I meet this cinematographer who really, really gets what I'm saying, until then I would never leave the camera.
Got it.
And I'm not saying I haven't met talented people. It's just there's sometimes I see things and it makes me twitch. And I don't want to feel that twitch.
And sometimes maybe that's just your process, right?
Yeah.
It's your,
And
it is what it is.
touching the camera and feeling the lens actually de-stresses my director part as well.
Right.
So I can like see how the image is taking the story ahead, and then I can give direction on the acting aspect as well.
Yeah.
That somehow like these 2 sides of my brains are active at the same time. And I can really concentrate on how this product is going to come out from top to bottom. Yeah. So that extreme control is sometimes helpful for me.
Where can people find you?
Me and my wife and my puppy, we are all trying to do an Instagram ourselves too.
Oh, that's cool.
Where we just want to plant smiles actually through our channel.
Oh, that's
we just want to
awesome.
make people smile. We want to put lifestyle kind of content out there, which is just easy and simple. Makes you do this.
Yeah. I mean, that's the energy that you embody and you give off. You know, it's authentic to you.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have social. My family has a social. We are both on Instagram.
It's
so Rushi Bhadane is me, Rushi_Bhadane, and Rushi Cat Adventures is my other Instagram. And other than that, I have a website, Rushi B Filming.
And then
that's my email too.
And then the movie. Where can we get your movie?
On Amazon Prime.
Okay, and it's Duhi, Duhi.
Yes, Duhi.
Does it cost?
The initial name was like Rift. That's the English name, but Duhi is the Marathi translation of Rift.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's all about a family coming together. They split.
Yeah.
So that's why the Rift or the Duhi.
So you guys got a podcast, man, at Dhar Mann Studios. We're wondering if maybe I could, go on the podcast.
I can try, man.
Are you shoot a shot for me?
Hopefully he invites me first, and then I invite you.
Okay.
Or we both go in.
Hey, let's whatever. You know, I'd love to see the whole team here like in action. Like, and then the pod be probably like crazy cool. Crazy cool.
Because I don't know what all stuff we have in store. We never thought we would reach here, by the way.
Yeah.
Like when we first started making all of this,
that's awesome.
we were a team of 3. Like my production team was me, my sound guy, and a PA.
Wow.
And then we became a team of 4. We got 2 PAs over time. And now we are like a full-blown 3 warehouse studios with standing sets and whatnot.
And so if we can maybe also pitch you, if we can get some actors like to audition for you guys, maybe do some monologues or some scenes or something.
Correct.
So you guys can, is there any way we can kind of field that over to you guys?
Correct. So we post all our ads on websites like Actors Access, LA Casting, all of them. It just doesn't say the name of the studio because or else the submissions would go crazy.
Got you.
If it's written under the name of the studio. So I will shoot you even more details about this because this is not my department. It's my casting department. When I get a firm answer from them, what exactly it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Actors Access.
Actors Access
is what I have like.
We'll get it through Actors Access. We'll find the information.
Breakdown. Yes, more information coming soon.
Okay, very cool. And if you guys are interested, of course, email us at thegrayarea@goehq.com, and we'll also follow you up with that information too. Rushi, is there any last things you want to plug? Is there anything else you want to kind of throw out there that might be?
This was such a fun time.
Hey.
I've never been on a podcast.
Well, you are now. Look, we had you on ours. Now Dahr Mann has to have you on his. Yes. And then you're going to ask him to be, I'll come on there and say hello and be like, what's going on? But man, we want to thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This was a pleasure.
Yeah.
You've like taken me through my life again.
Oh, I feel like that's what the Gray Area podcast does.
That's great.
We kind of like, rekindle the past and then even what's coming up and, people don't talk about.
Yeah.
So thank you. You're such a blessing, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being awesome and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
I would love to come back again someday.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's plan for it already. Maybe I'll get you on and we'll get Rick on and Alicia on, your actors.
Yeah, let's talk with the actors. That'll be fun.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be a nice pod. We can bounce it around.
Talking about Rick, yeah, man. He was the first guy to do some like action with us.
Yeah, you guys are doing like the Karate Kid type of...
Exactly.
And it's blowing up.
He showed up to set and he's like, I have some knee issues, but I will do whatever you want me to.
There you go. Yeah, that's Rick.
We did it.
That's Rick.
He kicked people, he punched people, he did like turning kicks and whatnot.
Yeah, he's training. He's even training now with another martial arts guy that's like really well known, and they're really working on fine tuning a lot of his stuff like that.
Which is why it's so much fun to be with actors who have that kind of energy, who bring in like this positive mindset and who are willing to do anything that takes with the minimalistic resources we have.
But I mean, that's where we live now.
Yep.
You got to figure it out now. Before we didn't have all this technology like this,
True.
Doing this. Well, thank you again for coming on.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in and hearing Rushi and his story and everything going on over there at Dahr Mann. But guys, I'm your host. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, negative, positive. I really don't care. Just respond, react, be in the moment. But anyway, thank you so much. I'm Maximilian Decker, and I want to just wish you a good day and peace out and see you on another pod.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. Follow your dream. Dare to dream.
Dare to dream.
Dare to dream.
Dare to dream and then dare to follow it.
That's it. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Good day.